In arithmetic ability, the topic is time and distance. Okay, so in this chapter, we can discuss the topics regarding time, distance, trains, boards, and streams. So these are all the topics I'll discuss with you. Then, after completing all the important points in formulas and theory part from the time and distance, then I will explain you one of the important practice exercise paper. These are all the questions from the same topic, time and distance. So not only one paper, so there are plenty of papers available in this website. So I'll show you www.foundationforiit.com. So if you go through this, there is a link also in description below. You please click on that and you redirect to the website. So then there directly you can download all the papers from this arithmetic ability topic wise. So not only that, again information from class 6 to 12th, all subjects informations are there, including topic wise, chapter wise, subject wise model papers. So you can download. So subscribe the channel in case if you did not do, because we'll upload only the videos which are related to the education. Fine. Okay, let us start the topic now. Time and distance. So in this chapter we should know about the time, distance, speed and average speeds also. First we will see the time. To measure how long it takes for something to happen or somebody to do something is called time. It is denoted by t. So time we can denote with t. Then speed. So time is nothing but measuring how long it takes something to happen. Speed. So speed is denoted by s. The distance traveled by a moving body per unit time is known as the speed. So there is a word distance. Distance will denote with d. So length of actual path traveled by the body during its motion, okay, in a given interval of time is known as the distance. It is denoted by d. Now if you see the units for this, time, seconds, minutes, hours, so days, years and all can take. Especially in this time and distance topic, we'll see the second, minutes and hours. Speed is meter per second, kilometer per hour, because speed is nothing but the distance by time. That's what distance unit by time unit. Now distance are meter, kilometer. So these are the units we'll use in this topic. So relation between time, speed and distance. So what was the relation here? Relation between these three: time, distance and speed. So distance is equal to speed into time. So one simple word you can remember, not to forget any time this one, that is DTS. You heard about this DTS, right? Some DTS, some digital sound system type. So in this, just this term you remember, that means distance is equals to time into speed. Now using this we can find out other formulas. Then time is equals to distance by speed, because division, time into speed is distance, so time is equal to distance by speed. Then speed is equals to distance by time. So these are the relations. This for second one, third one. If you know any two of them, we'll find out the third one using these three formulas. So in short form, T is equals to d by s is equals to d by t. This first one is nothing but d is equals to t into s. Next we'll see the average speed. Average speed is nothing but the total distance covered by the time, total time taken, because actually speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is equals to distance by time. From this, average speed is equals to total distance covered. Total distance covered by the total time taken. So in problems we'll use this formulas. Now I'll explain you first of all the important points that are nothing but simple formulas from this time and distance. Then after discussing the formulas, we'll see the one example paper. So important points we'll see first. First of all, conversion. So if they'll give kilometer per hour, the speed conversion, kilometer per hour to meter per second or meter per seconds to kilometer per hour. Okay, for example, we have 36 kilometers per hour. The vehicle is going with 36 kilometer per hour. To convert this into meter per second, see what you should multiply. 36 actually kilometer by hour. Now 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters by 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. If you simplify this, 2 zeros, 2 5s are 218. So 36 into 5 by 18. So the important thing is 5 by 18. Now the number, if you multiply with 5 by 18, it can convert into meter per second. Now this if you cancel, 2 0, that is 10 meter per second. That means if the vehicle is going per 1 hour, it will go 36 kilometers. Per every second, it will reach 10 meters. That's the meaning. 36 kilometer per hour in meter per second is 10 meter per second. So first one you can write, for example, A, kilometer per hour, that is equals to A into 5 by 18. This is meter per second. Similarly, vice versa. For example, A meter per second. To convert into kilometer per hour, just multiply with reciprocal of this, 18 by 5 kilometer per hour, because reciprocal, right? That's 3600 by 1000. So these are the conversion formulas, just 5 by 18 and 18 by 5. Okay, kilometer per hour to meter per second is 5 by 18, you should multiply. Meter per seconds to kilometer per hour to conversion, 18 by 5 or to multiply. Next, if a person travels at a speed of a kilometer per hour and return in b kilometer per hour, a person travel from A to B. A is one destination, B is one destination. So A to B, it travels at speed of a kilometer per hour and return it came some b kilometer per hour. Then if you want average speed, so average speed is equals to 2ab by a plus b. 2 into a into b by a plus b is average speed. This also will come in kilometer per hour. So units are very important, especially in this time distance speed problems. Units also we need to consider. So 2ab by a plus b is for average speed, direct formula. Then similar example, if you want to find out time. Okay, if a person travels from P to Q with a speed of a kilometer per hour. Similar example, but here time they're asking. P to Q. Speed he reached P to Q is a kilometer per hour. And returned Q to P with a speed of b kilometer per hour. With b kilometer per hour, he returned. Then time taken for whole journey. Then if you ask time, then time taken for whole journey. So total time. Then total time formula is a plus b by a into b into distance between p and q. P and q. So a plus b by a into b into distance between p and q. So if the distance is x, into x you can take. This is for total time for whole journey. Okay. Okay. So average speed we have seen the previous formula. Now similarly one more important point regarding average speed. If the three persons, the distance traveled by three persons or three vehicles are equal, if the speeds are v1 v2 v3, v1 v2 v3, so three persons speeds are this, then average speed. If three are given, then average speed is 3 into v1 into v2 into v3 by 2 you have product v1 into v2 plus v2 into v3 plus v3 into v1. Okay, if the three speeds are given, if you want average speed, this is the formula. Next, one more. Okay, if the distance between two persons or vehicles are not equal, so these all previous average speeds are the distance are same, whether a to b or b to a or p to q or q to p, the distance is same. In case the distance are not equal, so every point, every formula I'll explain again one example in the practice paper, so need not to worry about that. So first let us see all the important points. If the distance of two persons or vehicles are not equal, then average speed. So average speed is equal to distance by time, but according to average speed formula, total distance by total time taken, right? So all the distance you have to add d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus so on, all the distance by all the times t1 plus t2 plus t3 so on. Okay, this is average speed. Now, and this speed and time are inversely proportional, because if you go very speed, well, with less time will reach. If the speed is increased, then time will be decreased, and if the speed is decreased, then automatically time will increase, because if you go less speed, it will take more time to reach the destination. That's what, if the ratios of the speeds and x and y in the ratio x is to y, so based on this, if speeds, two-person speeds are in the ratio x is to y, then their time is in the ratio y is to x. So time taken is y is to x. This is also another point. These are the important formulas from the time, distance, speed formulas. Now let us see problems on trains. So trains formulas also I'll tell you. Mostly time, distance, ask the trains concepts. Now let us see the problems on trains. Problems on trains, some important points. So first let me show you all the important points with the formulas. So these are the following are some important points regarding the problems on trains. First one. So every problem on train also depends on the same concept, that is speed is dts, right? Distance is equal to time into speed. Speed is equals to distance by time, time is equals to distance by speed. So based on these three only, even we will see this concept also. Again that 18 by 5 and 5 by 18, because when you change it converts. First formula, time taken by a train of length x meters. Time taken by a train of length x meters moving at speed of a kilometer per hour. Moving at speed of a kilometer per hour to cross man or pole or trees given by. To cross man, pole or some tree given by the t, time is equals to x by a. Okay, distance by speed. So if you observe here, time is equal to distance by speed, right? So time is equal to, now distance is covered is x meters and speed is a. But if you come to know the problem, length of the train is in meters and speed is in kilometer per hour, but that is in, speed is in denominator place. That's what we should multiply this with, actually 5 by 18 to convert, but if in denominator means it will become 18 by 5. So t is equals to x by a into 18 by 5, because speed is in denominator place That's what I read. I multiplied with 18 by 5. Just remember that. Now this for man when it's cross man pole or tree. So these are all like a single line. So train when it's cross man pole or tree just only at one point. Okay. And then now based on the trains only. Okay, some points I'll read. For example, the distance traveled by the train to cross a tree, man, or telegraph pole, there's nothing but length of the train. So, okay, length of the train only you can consider. The distance traveled by the train to cross a bridge or platform, then length of the train plus length of the bridge. Okay, if it is cross, a train is crossing only some one tree, then we can take the length of the train itself, we can treat as a distance. So this is x meters, then distance is equal to x meters. For example, same train, if it is cross a bridge, so if it is cross the bridge means this is x and this is y. In this case, distance we can consider x plus y because train distance is x and bridge distance is y. So in this case, the whole distance is x plus y because it should cover the bridge and it should cross the bridge. That means distance is x plus y. Only crossing the pole, tree, okay, a man, a telegraph pole, like this we can take distance itself is the length of the train. In this case, distance is length of the train plus length of the bridge. Okay, these concepts you'll use in the problems. So in this case, time is equals to x plus y by the speed. Then if the speed is in kilometer per hour, we should multiply with 18 by 5. Okay, we'll see in the problems, don't worry. Next, the time taken by a train of length x meters moving at the speed of 8 km per hour to cross the man, cyclist or car moving at speed of 82 km per hour in same direction. When both are traveling cases. Next two, these two are important. Next four formulas are really important. These two are important. Time taken by a train of length. So train length is x. So imagine this is train. Now this distance is x meters. Moving at speed of 8 km per hour. This is going with speed 8 km per hour. So this way is going. To cross a man or car, any such object moving with the speed 82 km per hour the same direction. So one more object is here. This also moving with A2. Okay, this is A1 km per hour, A2 km per hour. One more object is moving. Then to cross this same direction, object also is going same direction. Then the time taken is equals to x by A1 minus A2 into 18 by 5 seconds. So time in seconds will come if you multiply the 18 by 5. If they'll give kilometer per hour speed. Same direction if they'll travel A1 minus A2. For example, next one is opposite direction. Okay, I'll draw diagram clearly. Now this is a train. So it's going with some forward. Okay, so this is the direction train is going. X1 meters, the length of the train is x1 or x meters. Speed of a1 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. To cross a man, cyclist or car, bus, bike, anything moving at speed of 82 kilometer per hour in opposite direction. So one more. So some vehicle is coming in opposite direction, 82 kilometers per hour. Time taken, this is to cross this. Time taken to cross the vehicle is x by a1 plus a2 into 18 by 5. This is in seconds. Okay. Same direction a1 minus a2, opposite direction is a1 plus a2, because opposite direction speed will increase. Same direction speed you have to subtract. These are the two. In these two situations, only the if it is the train is A, another object is B. This other object must be either car, a bike, cycle. So like this, only single object. That means at the point, like point position, because not much distance. There is not much length compared to the train. This is all you can take. So car, bike, cycle. So like these objects, if they consider, you can take that. Now one more. For example, a time taken by the train of length x1 meters moving at speed of a1 and to cross another train length x2 and moving at a2. So when both trains are crossing each other the same direction, opposite direction, let us see first. Two trains. So this is train A and this is train B. Train A is coming in this direction. Same direction. And train B is going same direction. Both are same direction. This is train A and train B. So length of the train A is x1 meters. Length of the train B is x2 meters. So length is in meters and speed a1 kilometer per hour and this a2 kilometers per hour. So same direction they are traveling. When they are traveling same direction, the time taken to cross A B, because obviously a1 is must be greater than a2. A1 is greater than a2, then only it can cross, right? Otherwise don't cross. Then time taken to cross train B, that is equals to x1 plus x2, sum of the train lengths by a1 minus a2 into 18 by 5 seconds. Otherwise you have to make the unit same. If the train speed is kilometer per hour, if you can convert into meter per second and meter per second, you need to multiply 18 by 5. Directly if you consider, you can multiply 18 by 5. Same direction. One more is in opposite direction. For example, train A is coming in this way and train B is in this direction. This length is x1, x2. The speed is a1, the speed is a2. Opposite direction. So opposite direction, time taken to cross x1 plus x2 by a1 plus a2 into 18 by 5 seconds, because a1 is kilometer per hour, a2 kilometer per hour. Okay, opposite direction and same direction. They are the both cases we'll use in the train problems. So x1 x2 are the length of the trains. Fine. These two are the important points. And one more, if a train crossed two persons or two vehicles moving at speed of a1 km per hour and a2 km per hour in t1 and t2 seconds respectively, then length of the train is given by. Yeah, this is important. The train crossed two persons. Now this is the train, two vehicles. So here is, so there is a, okay, two persons you can take. Okay, something like this. Now this a train crosses two persons or two vehicles moving at speed of a1. Now one first vehicle, this is vehicle a, vehicle b. It crossed the vehicle a. Vehicle a is going with a1 km per hour, and this is a2 kilometers per hour. The train cross, this train while going this direction, it crossed the a in t1 seconds. In t1 second it crossed. Then again it crossed the b in t2 seconds respectively. The length of the train is given by. Now the length is this. If you want to find out the length of the train is equals to s1 minus s2. That is difference of the speeds. So here is, we took a1 a2, right? So we can take a1 and a2. So difference of the speeds. a1 minus a2 by t1 minus t2 into t1 into t2. This is the formula, a1 minus a2 by t1 minus t2 into t1 into t2. That is length of the train. If it is crossing the first train in t1 seconds, cross the second train in t2 seconds, a vehicle speed is a1, b vehicle speed is a2, then a1 minus a2 by t1 minus t2. In another way we can write difference of the speeds by difference of time into t1 into t2 into product of the times. Okay, this if you apply, you'll get the length of the train. Now let us see some important points, problems on boats and streams also. Problems on boats and streams. So in boats and streams also, I'll give just 4 formulas. If the speed of the boat in still water is u and speed of the stream is v, Now when the boat is traveling, no speed of the stream will be there, speed of the boat will be there. If the speed of the boat in still water means when the water is not at all moving, the speed of the boat is u kilometer per hour, and speed of the stream, the water speed is v kilometer per hour. Then speed of the boat along the stream, then speed of boat along stream is equals to u plus v. Speed of the boat, this u plus v means nothing but downstream. Now speed of the boat against the stream, against the stream means there is upstream, that is equals to u minus v. Along the boat, along the stream is u plus v, against the stream is u minus v. Okay, now let us take for example, let the rate of downstream, rate of, if downstream means down speed, rate of down speed is a kilometer per hour, and rate of upstream, let us take b kilometers per hour. Then rate in still water, rate is nothing but speed, so speed of the downstream is a, speed of the upstream is b. Then rate in still water, still water means water is not all moving, then half of the a plus b. Rate of current, half of a minus b, okay, when the water is moving. So these all we can use in these problems. Now based on this important points, let us see the one practice paper. So these practice papers, some more papers are there available in this following site, so you can click on that and redirect to that. You can download directly from the website. Not only this, other papers are also available from all other topics. Let us see a few questions from this now. First one, convert 27 1 by 2 meter per second into kilometer per hour. Okay, first one is conversion, 27 1 by 2. 27 and of meter per second to kilometer per hour. Okay, to convert into kilometer per hour, just you have to multiply with 18 by 5. Now first if you simplify, 27 1 by 2 is 54, 55, 55 by 2 into 18 by 5. This is kilometer per hour. You can cancel 5 ones are 5 11, 2 ones are 2 nines, 11 is 99 kilometer per hour. The vehicle, if it go 1 second 27.5 meters, in 1 hour it reach 99 kilometers. Yeah. Convert 90 kilometer per hour into meter per second. 90 only. So what you should take, 90 into meter per second means 5 by 18. 18 ones are 18 fives are 5 5 is 25. So 25 meter per second. Next. A man can complete 30 kilometers of journey at 6 kilometers per hour and the remaining 40 kilometers in 5 hours. So is average speed for whole journey. So average speed we need to find out. 30 kilometers of journey at 6 kilometers per hour speed, remaining 40 kilometers in 5 hours. Average speed for whole journey. Yeah, let's take this. So first we'll take total distance, a total journey. Total distance is equal to 30 plus 40. That is equal to 70 kilometers. Then total time taken. Total time is equals to, here they give two conditions. A man completes 30 kilometers of journey at 6 kilometers per hour. So time is not given. So time is nothing but, again you can apply formula. 30 by 6. So distance by speed is nothing but time. So total time is equal to 30 by 6. This first part. The second time we already journey for 5 hours. Now this is total time. 10 hours is the total time. Then average speed is equals to total distance covered by total time taken. That is 70 by 10. 7 kilometer per hour. Just you need to apply the formula. You got answer right. 7 kilometers per hour. So none of them. Now this ratio question. The ratio of the speeds of 3 bikes is 2 is to 3 is to 4. Speeds ratio is given. What is the ratio of the time taken by them in cover the same distance? So if they'll give 2 we can take reverse, but here 3 are given. 2, 3, 4. So we should take 2 is to 3 is to 4. Here time and speed are reciprocal to each other. Okay, time is inversely proportional to the speed. So if they'll give the time ratio 2 is to 3 is to 4. Here are given. Yeah, speeds are given. Speeds are is 2 is to 3 is to 4. Then ratio of the times taken. So these are the speed ratio. Then time is inversely to the speed, inversely proportional. That means 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. This we have to simplify. 2, 3, 4. You take LCM. 1, 3, 2, 2 to 6, 6 to the 12. Now we should multiply with LCM is equals to 12. With this LCM, we just multiply every fraction. 1 by 2 into 12, 1 by 3 into 12, 1 by 4 into 12. 6 is to 4 is to 3. If we calculate, simplify. 6 is to 4 is to 3 is the ratio of the times taken by them in covering the same distance. Next one is a train is going at speed of 270 km per hour. Its speed is meter per second. So options are in meter per second. So we need to convert into meter per second. 270. Okay, 270 kilometer per hour. So 270 into, to convert into meter per second, multiply with 5 by 18. You calculate this. 9 table, 9 2s are 18, 9 30s are. Still 2 ones are 215. 15 into 5 is 75. Okay, 75 meter per second. Now sixth one, this is a boat upstream downstream problem. Let us see with the points. A boat moves upstream at the rate of 1 kilometer in 10 minutes, downstream at the rate of 1 kilometer in 6 minutes. Then the speed of the current. Okay, upstream and downstream. Speed of the current I give half into a minus b, right? I wrote formulas here. So rate of current is 1 by 2 into a minus b. So let me take the data first. Upstream and downstream speeds are given. Rate of upstream, upstream is b, downstream is a. That is equals to 6 kilometers in 10 minutes. Okay, the rate of 1 kilometer in 10 minutes. For 10 minutes if it takes 1 kilometers, for 1 hour it takes 6 kilometers. One kilometer in 10 minutes. Therefore 6 kilometers in 60 minutes. That means 6 kilometers in 1 hour. That's what 6 kilometers per hour. Rate of downstream. Rate of downstream is a. This also they mention in terms of conditions like 1 kilometer in 6 minutes. 1 kilometer in 6 minutes. That means 10 kilometers in 60 minutes into 10 both sides. 10 kilometer in 60 minutes. So 10 kilometer per 1 hour. This is A. Then rate of the current. So this is B and this is A. So according to our formula, rate of current, speed of the current, speed or rate both are same, right? Speed of the current or rate of the current is half into A minus B, half into 10 minus 6, half into 4, that is equals to 2. So 2 kilometers per hour. Rate of the current. So rate of the stream, that means speed of the water, so speeds they are going. Then speed of the current is this. Speed of the boat again half into A plus B. I said you already. Here is given. Speed of rate of the still water. The boat in still water is half into A plus B. So half into A minus B is rate of current. Rate of still water is equals to half into A plus B. This also you can remember. dimension. Rate in still water. In we can take because when the water is in still, so rate speed in still water is half into a plus b. Whenever they will give upstream and downstream speeds, these formulas you can use. Similarly, okay, this printing not come. Next one, a train of length 270 meters cross a man in 9 seconds. Then its speed. Length is this, cross a person. So speed is equals to distance by time. So length of the train itself we can consider as the distance. That is 270 meters by time is in 9 seconds. So both are this meter and second. Then you will get answer in meter per second. Answer 30. So we are getting 30 meter per second. So options is not printed clearly. There is actually meter per second. Little mistake. Then 40 kilometer distance traveled by P and Q in opposite directions at the rate of 10 km per hour and 8 km per hour. Then time for meeting of both. So required time is equal to distance between P and Q by relative speed. Distance between them 40 by, so this is for distance is in kilometers between P and Q in opposite directions at the rate of 10 and 8. So time is equals to distance between them x by a plus b. So according to relative speed in opposite direction is sum of the speeds. The same direction is difference of the speeds. Okay. So 40 by 10 plus 8. 40 by 10 plus 8. This we can simplify. 40 by 18. Then 20 by 9. 20 by 9 is 2 by 9. Yes, second one. In hours. Because kilometer per hour. So option is in hours. Similarly, one more the train problem. A 200 meters long train crosses a bridge of double of its length in 36 seconds. Then speed of the train. Length of the train is 200 and bridge is double of the length. That means 400. Okay, double of that. Then speed of the train. So when the train crosses the bridge, if it is x and y, you can take x plus y, the total distance. Length of the train. Then here asked speed of the train. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance by and time we can take. Now according to our sum now 200 meters long train. This is 200 meters and bridge is double of the length train. So this is a 400. Double means into 2. It cross bridge double of the length 36 meters speed of the train. It already crossed in 36 seconds. So time is 36. Then speed is equals to x plus y, 200 plus 400, total distance by time taken, 36. 600 by 36. So your speed is given in seconds. I mean time is given seconds, distance is meters. So answer will come in meter per second. But our options are kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour, or in kilometer per hours. So let us convert into kilometer per hour. To convert into kilometer per hour, 18 by 5 should multiply. You can simplify. 18 ones are 18 twos are 2 ones are 2 300s, 5 ones are 5 20s. So finally 20 kilometer per hour. Option 600 by 36 into 18 by 5. We hope you did correct, right? 18 ones are 18 twos are 2 ones are 300s are okay, sorry, 5 6 30 60s. Yeah, calculation is 60 now. 60 kilometer per hour. Yes. So 60 kilometer per hour is the answer of this. Similarly, we can do the rest of sums. The speed of 36 kilometer per hour is same as, options are in meter per second. So you have to convert into meter per second. 36. So you write here 36 to convert into meter per second, 5 by 18. 18 ones are 18 twos, 5 twos are 10. So 10 meter per second. So which I gave the point starting, that if you remember easily, you can cover all these problems easy way. Let's take this exercise. A man completes a journey in S hours. It covers half the distance at 21 kilometers per hour and rest is 24 kilometers per hour. The length of the journey. So length of the journey means the distance. X, Y. You will take two distances. A man completes a journey in S hours. Covers half of the distance 21, remaining is 24. So total distance covered in S hours. So half of the distance, 21 km per hour speed, and rest is 24 km per hour. Covered in, some time is given. Okay, this is 5 hours. 5 hours. Total time covered in 5 hours. Then distance is equals to, so if they'll give two different speeds with the same distance, that is equal to 2xy by x plus y into time. Now this speed is x and this speed is y. So 2xy by x plus y is the average speed. So average speed into time. That's what 2 into 21 into 24 by 21 plus 24 into time is 5 hours. So 2 into 21 into 24 by 45 into 5. 5 nines. 3 3s are 9, 3 sevens, 3 8s. So if we simplify, 14 1 12. kilometers is the total distance. So average speed into time is nothing but distance also you can take. This formula is average speed into time, 112 kilometers. Yeah. This also remaining same. Two-thirds of the certain distance is 4 kilometers and remaining 5 kilometers it takes 42 minutes. So you can convert into hours and you can calculate the total distance. Similar questions. 15. Okay, these are all the papers based on the points which I explained. Similar questions only. So not only this paper, practice paper 2, some other papers also available in website. So you can go through the remaining questions and you can solve yourself. In case if you want the solutions and some other informations, you can subscribe the channel first, then you can go to this website and find out the remaining problems and other solutions from other topics. So I hope you understood well all the points which I explained from time and distance. So subscribe the channel, we will upload only videos regarding educational videos. So thank you for watching, have a nice day.